All right, it's the rundown. It's brought to you by Tommy John, the best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free guarantee. They make the best underwear on the planet with revolutionary materials that make it's breathable. It doesn't bunch up or ride up. It's wedgie proof. They also make T-shirts. They make all sorts of loungewear. It's just one of the best clothing companies out there. And right now you can get 20% off your first order when you go to TommyJohn.com/rundown. So get yourself some comfortable underwear. Get yourself some comfortable shirts. Look good, feel good, play good. It's TommyJohn.com/rundown. We got Kayce Smith on the show. She's our newest full-time employee.
I feel like I'm a new kid in school right now.
Yeah, you've been around, but now this is like your first official day. And only
Thank you.
fitting that we're talking Tom Brady here. Tom Brady was on Colbert last night. Face looking weird as shit with his Botox, in a fucking turtleneck, chugging a beer.
And eating a strawberry.
He all looked weird. Like we always talk about how Tom Brady, like he's morphed over time. He kind of went backwards here. He had a little backslide.
Yeah, I thought it was an old clip.
Yeah.
Because
So
of
like
his hair.
old
Yeah,
balls
because of his
Thornton
hair.
and all the regular Patriots fans are like, oh, he's so handsome, like their usual shtick. And I was like,
He is handsome.
He is, but
he does look weird as he's gotten older because he's like getting less wrinkly.
But he was aging backwards in a good way, and now it's gone too far, and he's like weird Botox face, chugging his beer.
It can't be Botox though, right? There's no way he's injecting poison in his face. He won't eat a tomato.
Well, I didn't think he'd drink a beer until last night.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
that's true.
you lose the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden, like all bets are off.
Gotta change
I'm
everything.
gonna
Eating
chug beers
strawberries, just losing your mind on television.
just getting crazy out there, eating fruit.
Getting wild.
Okay, how do we start this? Okay, so we'll just click and go. All right. All right, okay.
Can we spill?
Can we spill? We can spill.
All right. Ready? I left a little. That was good. That was really good.
Well, listen, that's all we have time for, Tom.
I mean, it was an impressive chug. I don't know, if it was a full beer, I don't know, but he put it down quick. I don't know if it was even really beer to begin with, because like we all said, he's some sort of health freak. But whatever it was, the dude can chug. So add it to the list of shit that
He
fucking Tom
dated
Brady
Tara
can do.
Reid though, so you know at some point he was
God,
chugging
I
a lot
forgot-
of beer.
I forgot that he dated Tara Reid.
Yeah, so
That was
he
before he became a
partying.
robot. That was before they
So-
like killed him and rebuilt him in a lab.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that
If
he's
you
good at
roll,
chugging.
if you roll with Tara, like somewhere deep down in there, you can still pull it back and chug and
No
do all
question.
sorts of shit. I'm sure.
I just wonder, like, how pissed he was that he had to drink a beer. Like, did he go and pull the trigger after? Because I feel like there was a little uncomfortableness. Like, this is clearly not part of the TB12 method.
Right.
So Colbert also made him eat a strawberry too. Which one do you think was worse, the strawberry or the beer?
Like,
He probably pulled the trigger for both.
Guaranteed
Like,
that he
get it
pulled the
all
trigger
up.
after this.
one
That's
Bud
set him back.
Light and a
I liked
strawberry.
it.
Yeah,
It
that's
made
set
him more
back.
relatable though. Made
He's
him
got
more
such a
relatable.
long way to go before Tom Brady's ever relatable again.
Did
That's
it?
true.
Strawberries and beer
like,
ain't gonna
Tom
do it.
Brady's never gonna be relatable.
Never.
No.
Dude has it all. Like he's not. That's not like a knock on him.
Yeah.
And now
It's
that
just,
new
you
face.
can't relate to someone who has 5 Super Bowls.
No.
And a Super Bowl model.
yeah.
When you're
Right.
Tom Brady and you don't make the most money in your house, you are never going to be relatable.
But he
ever
can
again.
chug beer like everybody else.
Hey,
You
you're like
know
a
what?
normal bro.
I
Fuck
like
you,
it.
Tom Brady.
Such a
Hate your
hater.
guts. Next segment, the crazier video. We got 2 wild videos up on the blog today. The first one is hit and run in Miami, where it's straight vigilante justice. Everybody just seems to have sledgehammers on deck, and they just bash this guy's car straight like Grand Theft Auto style. And then the second one was this dude in the Crips who's on trial for probably murder, I don't know exactly what, grabs a pen off the desk and does like this flying jump attack trying to stab a witness on the stand. So the crazier video between the hit and run smashing justice versus the flying pen stab. What do you got?
I think it's the hit and run because you know that a gang member is going to do anything at that
That's
point.
true.
Like his life is over,
very
whatever, screw it. But the fact that the people that were hitting with the sledgehammers were like my grandmother's age,
Yeah.
like why did the old people have sledgehammers like available to try to
Well,
do
it
this?
was the guy in the white van. When you drive a white van like that, you just have tools. Like
Yeah.
that's just I have tools for every situation van. And what I don't understand though is he like crossed over. I thought when he came out with the sledgehammers, like, okay, we're gonna knock out his front, his window, the driver's side window, so that we can pull this guy out of the van. But he just or
he
the
just keeps
car.
bashing it.
He just started bashing for fun.
Yeah.
Like
That's
what's
why
the point of bashing the rear view mirror? It's
fun.
Anger issues.
It's fucking fun.
There's nothing.
It's also
It's Grand
anger
Theft
issues.
Auto. It's
But
like when you just run around.
But maybe just
fucking
stick with
shit
the
up.
driver's side and get him out instead of just going around the entire car and just like taking random whacks.
The Crip You're right. That's, Crips behavior, but I did like the technique. I mean, it was like a full-blown
jump was awesome.
flying attack. And props to the dude who got out of the way.
You think he snitched or something? Like,
Yeah.
what was he
Oh,
flying at?
that's exactly what was going on.
Snitches
He
get
was snitching right in front. He was
with
testifying
the knife.
against them.
Yep.
I don't understand a couple things about this story. One is it happened in Utah.
The Crips case?
There are Crips in Utah?
I guess so. I bet there's he is like the
Savage
Crip, like
ones, by the way.
a Crip. And he
Don't
runs the
understand
show.
Savage
that.
Crip.
Maybe that's like a federal court or something, and they're like, we got to
just
get
has
him
to go to
out of
Utah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2, it was a pen.
Yeah.
He was trying to stab him with a pen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like shooting him was a little bit excessive.
Yeah, probably.
Like the guy had a pen.
Yeah.
I thought it was a knife, and then I read it, and I was like, wait, no, he was just trying to stab him with a bit.
I mean, it could be,
a
no,
big
but it could
pen.
be
Yeah.
one of those, those like
What was the Rachel-
strong
Oh, like
pens.
Dave's pens?
Yes, where that has like the
quilt,
like, yes,
quilt,
the like the
yeah,
metal
the little-
tip where it's
yeah.
like,
Okay, that
you're
could
gonna get
do
shanked.
some
There was a
damage.
Rachel McAdams movie. I can't remember what it's called, but where she stabs a guy in the
And then
throat with a
throat with a
pen,
pen.
and then he can't talk. So I mean, apparently it's a real thing that can
I remember
happen.
that. I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I don't remember
Rachel
what it's called.
I know,
McAdams
but I've seen
stabs
it.
Red
someone?
Eye.
I know.
Red Eye.
Yep.
What kind of movie
It's a
was
pretty
that?
it's a pretty
It's
good movie. It's
scary
under the
movie.
radar.
Wow, she's got a lot of range.
Yeah,
She does.
She looks good in it too, but that's
Well, duh.
normal. I mean,
That's
she
a
always
given.
looks
Yeah.
good.
The second half of the rundown is brought to you by WordPress. You want to get a blog up and running, you want to start an online store, you want to have any sort of web presence for your business or just for fun, WordPress is the best way to do it. I ran my original website on WordPress. You want to start up and just
We still run Barstool on WordPress.
yeah, we still
That's the pitch.
there you go.
Number one sports
Barstool
blog in
Sports,
the world.
WordPress, on here.
WordPress.
No experience needed. It makes it all like idiot proof. You can start today, get up and running, and have a nice functioning website, good to go. And you can get 15% off any plan right now when you go to WordPress.com/Barstool. 28% of all websites on the internet run on WordPress, so join the party. It's WordPress.com/Barstool. This former UConn QB, who is now basically like Trump's bitch. Like he's like Trump's assistant, I believe. It's kind of like Frankie and Dave.
He's what's it called? The fucking guy from Veep.
Tony Hale, whoever
Yeah,
Buster
yeah.
Bluth is in that.
Yeah, Buster Bluth. Yeah.
So that's perfect. Okay, that really paints
I've
the
never
picture
seen
very
that,
well.
so-
Never
What?
seen Veep?
No, I know.
Oh my God, what's
I
his
think-
name in Veep? What's his? I can picture Selena Meyer like yelling his name.
Where's Tommy Smokes?
Anybody?
Oh, Dave's out, so Tommy doesn't do it. What is Buster Bluth's name in Veep?
Veep.
Gary.
Gary.
Thank you.
So he's
Pete.
Pete.
All business Pete.
All
Very-
biz, all content.
That's
all
because
the
he
time.
that's because he
Memorable
relates
character.
to Gary. Pete does. Big time.
So
He's like, man, they finally made a character like me. Little fucking suck up narc.
care to comment, Pete? He's just chuckling over there.
Chuckling.
So the real life Gary gets fired over some clearance issues, some security issues, and gets kicked out of the White House so fast he doesn't even have time to grab his coat. So getting kicked out of the White House into the winter cold without your coat is just about as low as it gets.
What kind of security issues would there be if he's already his
His bitch,
assistant?
yeah.
Right, like.
Well, that's
Well,
he's
it's a
just
power
taking
play.
the fall
Someone
for-
else got him
yeah.
out. Yeah, someone else. Like someone who was threatened by Gary,
Gary.
being
Okay.
too close to the president. But I heard he's back. There was an update on the blog.
Also
Was he
feels
back
like
to
a
get
Gary
his
move,
jacket?
where it's like you're
But they
fired.
like
All right.
reassigned him.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could see Trump being like, well, who's gonna like shine my shoes now? Get him back in here, you know?
The best part of the story is the listing of like what this guy's responsibilities were. It was like having markers for Trump when he signs things and making sure all the clocks were set
Turned back.
correctly after daylight savings.
Hey, man.
That's
that
so
paycheck,
emasculating to have that be like put out there. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just walking around
Real life
behind the
bitch.
president with markers in my hand.
And where are you trying to go in your career if you want to do that? Are you trying to be a politician, or are you just like, I just want to carry Sharpies around?
I think
what
if
do you
you're
do?
if you get close, like I do see the play in if you just surround yourself with rich,
Right.
powerful people, eventually you're probably
No,
going to
you know-
just get a little spillover
You know what this is?
money.
Yeah, that
This is
makes-
Gaz.
Yeah.
Gaz is just Dave's, like he knows where the bodies are buried.
Yeah.
He knows all the secrets, so Dave has to take him everywhere he goes. And next thing you know, he's like working at a company like that.
Yeah,
sense.
someday like some like Boston Magazine will write an article about Gaz.
Yeah.
What?
This
How's
man
this
of
guy have
mystery
like $1
who
million?
somehow-
dollars?
Yeah, he's rich because he walked around behind Dave with a fucking
He
camera.
just ate
And
shit for
set
a
clocks
decade.
back.
Yep.
And set clocks back. All right.
Last topic of the day, Steph Curry had himself quite a birthday. SC30, they called it. He had his own logo for his birthday. They were in some sort of club. They pulled up in a yacht, and then he and the rest of the Warriors were on stage basically doing like karaoke / performing. He was then eating some ribs on stage while E40 performed. all in all, a pretty big like chick move. It was like a big. I was waiting for like a
Birthday
tiara
week, yeah.
and a sash at some
Like
point.
a Sweet 16?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like light the candles and shit. It looked fun. I mean, he's having a blast. But I was like, this is a bit much.
It's also in the middle of the season, right? Like, do they have a game today, tomorrow? They can't. Oh, they canceled practice for it.
So that's the biggest takeaway for me in this party is that if you're the Rockets, like
This is the most disrespectful.
the Warriors are not concerned whatsoever with winning.
Yeah, like
This
you
has
just
to
got
be-
like massively disrespected.
They don't have the
to
one
your
seed
face.
right now. They're like, we don't care.
This has to be the biggest bulletin board material.
But it doesn't
Houston.
matter.
I know it
'Cause the
doesn't.
Warriors-
But like.
Being on a team that great must be so much fun because you can basically flaunt it in everyone's face and be like, yeah, once it comes to, May and June, we'll just kick
we'll
everyone.
decide.
Yeah, and like
then.
Steve Kerr's up there too, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like it was just the players.
Yeah,
like he's
no,
up
they're
there
all-
being
the
like,
coaches even buying into
yeah,
it. Like, yeah,
he's
whatever.
dancing
This
and
doesn't-
rapping. Like,
none of this matters.
It's all
We'll see you in
regular
the
season is
finals.
formality for you.
Yep. And that's why, I mean, I don't like the move when Durant joined the team, but like when you see how fucking fun it is,
Oh
it's like,
my God.
how can you
didn't-
fault
why
somebody?
did you not like it?
I think he's of a caliber that he could have won elsewhere and beat them rather than join them.
I'm
But-
totally okay with super teams. I like super teams.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I like them a lot. Like look, if you get traded away, nobody bitches about it, right? But if they choose to go somewhere to chase a ring, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no loyalty. Like,
I don't care about the
It's-
loyalty. I
it's
care
allowed
about.
in the
I
system.
do think there's a little bit of like. You're lacking a little bit of the competitive edge when it's like you could have stayed put with Russell Westbrook and figured it out
Yeah.
and beat that team.
I don't know.
But he's
I'm
having
And now
a
it's
lot
just
of
like
fun.
whatever.
But he's
We're gonna
having
win like
fun.
five of these rings. We're gonna eat ribs on stage while rappers perform, and we're
Right.
gonna hang out on yachts. Like, if you're just talking about, forget about all the competitive bullshit. Just have an awesome life. He's doing it. So
That's
who
it.
can knock that?
And he wants to be a rapper too, it seems like.
Right.
He wanted
Oh my
to like
God.
perform for
I
his
mean,
30th
he had
birthday. Like that's what he
dance
wanted.
moves going. They were like doing a little doo-wop. I was like, this guy is living life. So, this is Kayce's new desk. So we basically
Like
are running
right in
out
the
of
middle of
space.
everything.
Like it's
Everything.
It's our studio is just shrinking by the minute.
But I'll always be in the
Our
rundown.
studio.
Yeah, our set.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll basically be on every single rundown from here on out. So,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Cool. Thanks. Happy
How
to
did
be
your
here.
first 2 days go at Barstool?
It's awesome.
She doesn't have a
Isn't that what I'm
computer
supposed to
yet.
say? I don't have a
She
computer.
was like, did you do topics?
it.
I was like, I'll email them to you. She's like, well, I don't have a computer. So,
Yeah, I
That's
guess I
another
could have brought my
all-business
own
Pete
computer.
problem.
Lazy Pete.
Yep.
Yeah, I could have brought my own computer, but I got to drink beer on my first day and talk about basketball. I mean, what else could you
Barstool
want?
Sports, bro.
Yeah.
We drink and talk
Total.
sports, man.
Pretty damn sweet.
Pretty soon you're gonna fuck chicks too. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Totally me. Following that trajectory for sure. Sounds just like me.
What else we got? Anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, like I said, I wish you were here for yesterday's rundown. We had I wasn't wishing for Dave to die, but I would
would've
just
been.
say it'd be a real shame.
I would have been just openly saying I wish you were on
And
the
I was-
helicopter.
Yeah, I just wish you were here because Riggs didn't really catch on. I just needed you to be like, yeah, actually, Dave, I want you to die.
Yeah, Briggs, this is where we talk about how we want Dave to die.
Oh yeah, that's
Get
a
on-
good question.
on the
Do you hate Dave yet?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
all
So
right.
you've only been
I
here
definitely.
for days.
Well, I don't want
Yeah.
my boss to die. You can't say that on your second
Oh
day, right?
God, what a suck up.
I mean, how many days is it gonna take you before you say that?
I don't know. Should we set an over/under?
Yeah. How about
All right.
8 days?
Listen,
8.5.
Am I betting on it, or are you guys betting on it?
just next.
feel like
I'm just
I
telling
can't-
you. How about this? I'm telling you, by 8 days in, you should hate Dave.
Watch Frankie Borelli when he gets back here, and just see how we all kind of just like, fuck this guy. You don't want to be Team Portnoy. Don't do that. Do not be Team Portnoy. He's gonna try to recruit
You know what? Actually, though, she just said she's like super teams. She's gonna like join.
They're
Team
not
Portnoy.
a
I do-
super
but I
team.
do-
Stop it,
That's
Kevin.
That's how he's gonna pose it. It's like you
Stop,
join
Kevin.
up with Dave and you're a part of the super team.
Just don't do
I like
it.
super team in sports, but I don't know. The over/under's at 8, so we'll have to check in 8 days. and
Listen,
figure it
you
out.
can join Team Portnoy, but just know that
That we
you'll
all
then
hate your
make
guts.
like 30 enemies in
Yeah.
the office.
And we'll be like,
I
oh,
also
hey,
don't want
Kayce,
that.
you're cool.
Yeah.
We're like, we fucking hate your guts.
Yeah.
We're join Team
Yeah.
Portnoy.
So
It's
So
up to
my
you.
life
It's
would be a
tough.
living hell.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Probably.
this is your first
Okay.
real test.
All right.
Don't fail.
All right. I won't
It
fail.
would be a real shame if you failed
Check in
and got
in
in a
8 days.
helicopter with Dave. Real shame.
And then you'd wish I died too.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
You didn't have to.
I didn't say
yeah,
that.
no, if you join Team Portnoy, I'll have that. So I don't
Something to
want to.
look
I don't
forward
want to
to.
have to
Yeah,
wish death upon
it's your
you,
choice,
so-
not ours.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I mean, I can't decide right now. We have to let
8
a few
days.
days
Make a
go.
decision.
I mean, like, I'm still on an
Make
empty
a
desk,
decision.
like, freezing my ass off. Like, let me, like, get settled in.
Oh, it's
Too cold
cold.
for
It's a little
Casey.
too
It's
cold.
cold.
Chicks in the
I'm from
office.
Texas.
Chicks in the office. Too
little
cold
too
for them.
cold.
Get
It
her a
is cold.
blanket.
I'll just be in here,
And
like,
actually,
hoodie
you are
every day.
like directly under that.
See?
Yeah.
I'm not just complaining for no reason.
Bundle
Wish I
up.
might be too. All right. 8 days. We'll figure it out.
That's the rundown.